Mariposa, a spirited water fairy, gliding over a misty swamp, her shimmering wings leaving trails of light in the air. She's on a quest to find rare glowing lotus blooms, said to bloom only under the light of a blue moon. The swamp, however, is full of strange sounds and peculiar creatures, making it both magical and eerie. While examining a bloom, she hears a voice behind her. "Careful, fairy, those petals bite harder than you'd think." Startled, Mariposa turns to see Fergus, a sarcastic, talking frog lounging on a lily pad. Annoyed but intrigued, she strikes up a conversation with him, and Fergus reveals that he's not just any frog, he's a cursed prince. Despite his jaded attitude, Mariposa senses kindness beneath his sarcasm and agrees to let him accompany her on her quest. As Mariposa and Fergus travel deeper into the swamp, their banter becomes the highlight of their journey. Fergus shares how he was cursed by a jealous witch after refusing her offer of marriage. Over the years, he's tried countless ways to break the spell: kisses from princesses, potions, and even making deals with swamp creatures, but all have failed. Mariposa, curious and determined, decides to help Fergus. She uses her fairy magic to read the swamp's energy, leading them to the Fountain of Truth, where the secret to breaking his curse is said to be hidden. At the Fountain of Truth, the two are confronted by a guardian spirit who presents them with a riddle. To free the heart that's lost its way, look not beyond, but where it lays. A truth unspoken will show the key, love's reflection sets it free. Fergus believes the answer lies in some grand act of heroism or magical object, but Mariposa suspects the curse's solution is tied to self-acceptance and vulnerability. While Fergus focuses on external solutions, Mariposa notices how his humor and courage mask his fear of rejection. As they continue searching, Fergus's charm, wit, and bravery endear him to Mariposa. She begins to appreciate him not as a prince, but as the frog who has been her loyal companion, protector, and source of laughter. Fergus, too, grows fond of Mariposa but fears she deserves more than a cursed frog. Eventually, they find a magical mirror pond, which reflects one's true self. Fergus hesitates to look, fearing what he'll see. Mariposa gently encourages him, saying, "You're more than just a curse, Fergus. You're you, and that's enough." As Fergus gazes into the mirror, his reflection shifts, not to his princely form, but to moments of kindness and courage from their journey. The mirror reveals that the curse can only be broken by an act of selfless love and acceptance. Though Mariposa now has the knowledge to break Fergus's curse, she realizes something startling: she doesn't want him to change. His unique charm, wit, and strength have made her fall in love with him just the way he is. Determined to show Fergus her commitment, Mariposa uses her magic to shrink herself to frog size, choosing to stay with him in the swamp. Her act of true love, choosing him as he is, unexpectedly fulfills the curse's condition. In a burst of light, Fergus transforms back into his princely form, but something magical happens. Instead of remaining full-sized, he retains some of his frog-like quirks, allowing him to stay connected to the swamp. Mariposa and Fergus decide to live in the swamp, creating a sanctuary where magic and nature coexist. The enchanted creatures celebrate their union, and their story becomes legend, a tale of love that saw beyond appearances and embraced the heart's truth. Sometimes, the greatest magic isn't in breaking a curse, it's in loving someone just as they are.